Good morning, shining stars. It's a great day to be a crusader. I am so happy to be able to talk to you today about our new writing unit. This will likely be the last full unit we do this school year, and I think it's so much fun. I'm so excited about this. So let's start with our I can statement. Our I can statement is I can explore text from a variety of genres. Variety. Let's think about that. Variety means different ones. We're not all going to be doing the same genre. I might be writing something different than what you write, and that's going to be okay. Think in your brain for a minute about what is a genre. Okay, I heard some of you say it. A genre is a certain kind of text, a certain kind of writing. And that's absolutely correct. And we have both studied reading some genres and we have written some genres. Holler out some of the genres that you know. What are some genres that you can think of? Certain types of writing. Realistic fiction, good. Poetry, yeah, poetry is a certain kind of genre. A fairy tale, those are all fiction texts, right? Those are all texts that are not true. Do we have any nonfiction genres? Good job. Informational and biography. Those are a couple that we have come up with. Now, these aren't the only genres that we have, but these are some of the ones that you were talking about. Nice work. So you say, okay, Mrs. Shelton, I see that we're going to explore text from a variety of genres. And these are our genres. But what do we do next? Well, I'm going to tell you, Shining Stars, we're going to do a couple things. First of all, we're going to think about what kind of things might I like to write about? Do you have some in your mind? Well, I left my writer's notebook at school at Gracemore, so I didn't have my whole list to look back on. You might not have your whole list to look back on either. So I made myself a new brainstorming sheet of things I might like to write about. So if I look at my brainstorming sheet, I just did it quickly I know this is a notebook, but it's a different one. This is my learning from home notebook. I brainstormed some different things. When I brainstorm, I'm going to brainstorm, what am I passionate about? Do you see how I wrote that at the top? I wanted to remember that that was my goal. What am I passionate about? What do I really care about? And then I'm going to make some things because I want to have all the information I need for whatever I write. So I made a couple of different things. My children, my family. Then I listed out my children's names. I could put my husband in there too. I could put my parents, my brother and sister, my father-in-law and mother-in-law. You hear me talk about them a lot. Those are all part of my family and things that I'm passionate about. Oh boy, I put my niece up here. You've heard me talk about Meliane. She is the most amazing person on the planet. I'm very passionate about her. I'm passionate about teaching. And I made myself a little note. I'm passionate about teaching at school. And I'm passionate in a different way about teaching from home. I could do it either way. Oh, I'm passionate about Paloma. You've heard me talk about her. Well, what you might not know is that I also have two other dogs, Buddy and Lilo, and I love them too, but Paloma is the bestest. I am passionate about spring flowers. Ugh, how I love to walk down our sidewalks or through our yard and see the tulips or the daffodils or the little crocus. I love spring flowers. I'm passionate about music. I know. I like country music, yes, but I like other genres of music too. Ooh, there's that genre name again. I like other genres of music too. I really like to hear Harrison and Malia sing, so maybe I'll write about that. I am passionate about my faith. I am passionate about my roots, all kinds of roots, where I come from and other roots. And I'm passionate about the quarantine. Are you surprised to hear that I'm passionate about the quarantine? Well, let me tell you, you can be passionate about something in a good way. Yes, I'm so excited about this. Or you can be passionate about something that you don't so much like, oh, I can't stand this. So passion can come through in different ways. Okay, so we've talked about I can explore text from a variety of genres. We've talked about genres very quickly. We talked about making our list. You know that it's the beginning of the unit, so we get to immerse ourselves in different books. But what are we looking for? You say, Mrs. Shelton, I can't find things about myself in books. Well, okay. All right. You're not going to see a book written about Mrs. Shelton. Unless, of course, it's written by a third grader, or maybe a fourth grader. So what do I want you to look for? Well, I want you to look for this. Craft. Writer's craft. Writer's craft is anything done on purpose by a writer to make their writing look or sound a certain way. Craft is the art of writing. Ooh, I'm going to read that again. I want you to think about it. Close your eyes while I read it. I want you to think about what it says. Craft is anything done on purpose by a writer to make their writing look or sound a certain way. Craft is the art of writing. Now, shining stars, that's a lot. You know, a lot of times those definitions that we have, those are a lot for us to handle. Let me tell it to you like this. Writer's craft is the way that you can tell one author from another. Think of some of the authors that you really, really like to read. Think about how you can just see the book from far off and you already know it. You're right. I know some of you love those Dogman books and you can see Dogman from a mile away. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Good job. That's another one. Patricia Polacco. Yes, she writes in a certain way and she has certain illustrations that are characteristics in her writing. Oh, how about this one? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. You're right, Mo Willems. What told you that this was Mo Willems' writing? Let's see. Did you notice? Where is it? Did you notice that Mo Willems always makes those lines to show you that something's in motion, right? Oh, how about those speech bubbles? Speech bubbles are a great way. Yeah, you're right. That's when the character's talking. Those are the things that, if they're not in the speech bubble, that we put our quotation marks around. Nice work. What else? Oh, sometimes he's just thinking. They're thinking bubbles. Or look at this, the way it shows exactly what he's feeling. All right. So we've gone through a couple of things. Actually, we've gone through a lot. I can explore text from a varieties of genre. We talked about genre. We talked about craft. We talked about how to brainstorm. So here's your assignment. Take a look at some books, either books that you have at home or books on Epic that I've assigned that say writer's craft. And go through and look and jot down your noticings. What do you see that author does that shows writer's craft? When you're finished with that, brainstorm your list of different things that you might want to write about. And remember, shining stars, that today and every day it's so important to think about how we're going to add writer's craft into our writing so that it's special and that it shows a part of us. Have a great day, writers. Happy writing.